Yo, whether you watching from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, moviepilot.com, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just saw Split, and it stars James McAvoy, Anya Taylor-Joy, Haley Lou Richardson, Jessica Sula. I think I mispronounced that. I'm not sure. And Betty Buckley. It is directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Now I'm gonna run down some movie titles. You either love them or you hate them. You somewhere in the middle. The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, The Village, Lady in the Water, The Happening, The Last Airbender, After Earth, The Visit. Those are all him. And if you want to get a shout out in my review of Resident Evil, the final chapter, stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. Off jump, you've seen the trailers. You got the three heroines, protagonists. Isn't that the word for good guy? Because the antagonist is a villain. Anya Taylor-Joy, Haley Lou Richardson, and Jessica Sula. They get abducted off jump by James McAvoy. He has dissociative identity disorder. He has 23 personalities all within his head, and the trailer show he has a 24th. The posters say he has a 24th that is about to be unleashed. It's just, will these girls survive? Will these girls escape? Do they make it to the end of the movie? And ain't no bones about it. I loved this movie. James McAvoy, man, predominantly plays maybe 4 or 5 characters, but most of them get showcased throughout. Like, he doesn't literally play 24 characters. That's what I thought. I thought we would see him play 24 characters. He at most plays maybe 9. The majority, there's this one, this one, this one, this one, and then, yeah, 8 or 9. But he really showcases maybe 4 or 5. That's not a letdown, because almost every scene he's a different character. Every character has different traits. Every character has a different way of speaking. Every character has a different personality. It's like they're different people. They don't make a mockery of the disability. They don't do anything that I would call insulting. He does some illegal things as a couple of these characters, and then the girls all gave great performances too. They're mostly terrified and scared for most of it, and they all showcase and convey those emotions beautifully. There is not any bad acting in this movie, man. I don't dislike any M. Night Shyamalan movie. There are haters of, not haters as in an urban, oh, you disagree with me, so you a hater. There are people who strongly dislike The Village, The Happening, Lady in the Water, The Last Airbender, and After Earth. I don't dislike any of his movies, having rewatched his whole filmography all the way back to The Sixth Sense. This and The Visit are back to what he was on between The Sixth Sense and The Village and Lady in the Water. Like, if you want to say it was a dip in M. Night Shyamalan production, I would say his lowest liked movies by me are The Happening, or The Last Airbender, and After Earth. After Earth is way better than people give it credit for. The review is in the cards from whenever way back I reviewed it. Split and The Visit are back to the script, dialogue, performances that he was giving us at the beginning of his career. The dialogue's interesting. Every scene is interesting. There is tension built throughout, because this is a movie that kicks off with what's going on. There's a small prelude to how the girls know each other, and then we're going. The gun is off. The race has started. what happens the rest of the movie. And you got his one of those personalities is like kind of the leader, kind of not really. I don't want to go into too much. I'll spoil something. But you got the you will be in the presence of something greater. And then you got the dude who's like in the yellow jacket. Someone's coming for you. You're not gonna like him. And then the way that they describe the new personality and when you finally see it, you're just like, oh fuck. Like no wonder they got abducted because this motherfucker is terrifying to say the least. Man, I was anticipating this movie. It's tense. I wouldn't say I jumped or really got scared. So a horror movie, maybe not really. As in the way like I didn't really think Don't Breathe was a horror movie. It's a really tense thriller, but I don't know about horror movie. And I loved it. All the performances were great. His psychiatrist is the crazy lady from the end of The Happening. She was good. She's kind of she's kind of the character who explains the disability, to give us an understanding of his psyche. But I mean, it's great. And then the end, the end is just such a huge payoff. That's all I'm gonna say about the end. As you should know by now, in my opinion, I will say that Split is dope as fuck. I loved it from start to finish, beginning to end. But did you? That's what I want to know. Have you seen Split? Please let me know what you thought about it. If you loved it, if you hated it, if you thought it was fine. And where would you rank it on Letterboxd? I'm gonna make a list of how I rank M. Night Shyamalan's filmography, and I want to know within his filmography where would you put Split? Is it your favorite? Do you think second, third, whatever? Shout out question. Speaking of M. Night Shyamalan's filmography, take his opening weekends. Only what his movies have made in their opening weekends, and where will Split place? Be the first, be the closest before those results come out. You get the shout out in my Resident Evil review. I recently posted videos for Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, Patriots Day, Live by Night, Underworld Blood Wars, Blu-ray collection update, favorite movies of 2016, most anticipated movies of 2017. You get the idea, man. Check those out. Next weekend, like I said, I want to see Resident Evil. I'll see Gold with Matthew McConaughey if it comes to my theater. And then Justice League Dark will come out like the first Tuesday of February. And then John Wick Chapter 2 as well as the Lego Batman movie. Looking forward to those. A Super Bowl videos on the way. My playoff predictions with a couple of my boys is in there. Hip hop reviews, raps of my own. Check them out, man. It's all appreciated. So like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me? Watch these credits. Peace.